Back in the armor. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? Hello, Fred. How you doing? Let's check upstairs. It's been a very, very long time. Here's something I was gonna do. Here's something I was gonna do. I never did, but there. Do I not have any glow stuff? I don't have any glow stuff. Okay. But yes, this is on 1.20.6. So, hi. But I know exactly what I want to do today. I know exactly what I want to do today. I want to build a little clock tower right here. Either a clock tower or like a farm-ish thing I could actually use. Because if you didn't know, I am not going the best on food. I have a decent bit of this because, you know, it's for different reasons. No idea what I want the design to be. We're just gonna jump right into it, you know? We're just gonna jump right into it. But first, someone subscribed, so new Fred. Got a new Fred. Got a new one. Got a new one. Egg. Okay, well, I haven't gotten a new Fred today. That's sad. I feel like everyone who watches these, I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy them. I really hope you do, because I spend a lot of time doing these. Yeah, how come none of these are turning it? Okay. But what we're doing today in this video, we're making a clock tower, and then probably some others. What are we making the clock tower for? Well, I should probably mention something that I've decided 30 seconds ago. Yeah, I've decided to make a certain chicken who's somehow the boss of everything mayor, because Fred hasn't died yet. Fred hasn't died. I've died. So I don't think I should be in charge. Sure, I could probably beat him, but he hasn't died yet. He hasn't died yet, so I feel it's more like he'd be in charge in this situation, don't you think? How many times does it take? I swear, this is gonna be like the death of my game. Is eventually there's gonna be too many people, which means there's gonna be too many. It's gonna be too many chickens, and then my game's just gonna. It's just gonna explode, okay? It's gonna explode. But, ooh, you wanna know something fun, fellas? I've decided. First thing, I've made a second channel just so you know I can make like videos where I can just like do like real life stuff if I ever want to do that. I'll link it. But I have thought of doing a little collab with a friend. So, if you guys look forward to that, then have fun. I certainly ain't stopping you. I very much encourage you having fun. I enjoy when my viewers have fun, especially when it's because of me. Because it makes me feel as if I've done something. Am I getting emotional again? I think I'm getting a little emotional again. I'm not gonna stop. because I feel like it makes me connect to the audience a little more. Why do you always need to be there? Yep, we're joke. It's jow. So I'm gonna quickly gather some materials before we do anything. I know it just feels like I've been stalling. I'm not stalling. It's more just I'm not ready to do it yet. I need to gather supplies. So I don't know how to do a montage yet. I will learn how to eventually. But should I try to do a sleek transition? Just goes like, oh, you know those sound effects that are in like 2011? And you see them like all over the internet. Just like when they reveal something and it's like this little fairy sound. I would add that if I knew how. I really don't. But what we're also doing today, something with our little submarine, hopefully. So I'm gonna quickly gather some materials, and we'll get building. Okay, I need those. Don't need sand. I guess we have to go chop down some trees. Why do I keep forgetting why I have so many furnaces. But while I'm doing that, I might as well. Okay. Just so I don't bore y'all, I might actually just create like a podcast where it's just me connecting to the viewer. Because when I connect to the viewer, first, more people like those when I connect to them, because it just shows that I'm a human being, you know? That I relate to what's going on. But it also just goes like, I feel like it's fun when people enjoy my content. So if people enjoy my content and it's like a certain thing, even if it's hard for me to produce, I'll still do it for the sole purpose of making someone happy. I feel like that's just the main thing that people should be doing. Now, on the toast, sir, I am a very different person. Well, what crimes have I committed? Well, first, the classic theft, murder, arson, stealing someone's entire house. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. I do apologize for all my actions, but me and my friends all know it's practical joking. We do all know it's practical joking. Don't worry. You don't need to be worried about us. If they did the exact same thing, I probably would have the same reaction as them. Not the most happy that someone's stolen my house. I'm trying to balance on the edge. I can't do that. But then again, I'd be like, yeah, just practical joking. I can always rebuild it. Maybe even do it better. So, who knows? I mean, his house does look better because of it, so who knows? And then we gotta create our little outline. Now, I feel like I wanna create like a couple of little buildings surrounding this as well. So it's like a giant little clock tower. There's like a couple little buildings. They're not gonna be much besides decoration. And then I also want a little town hall. Gonna be filled with papers that do absolutely nothing. If anything, we might have like a little receptionist who's having like a little cup of coffee. Because if you didn't know, me myself, I very much enjoy coffee. I mean, no later than like breakfast, of course, but I think coffee's just genuinely good. There's some people who are gonna be like, oh no, it tastes disgusting. It depends what your point of disgusting is. If it means uncharming to the taste buds, then I see what you mean. But I also think there's like a good amount of flavor and unflavor to it. Is unflavored? I'm not gonna question myself, but I feel like coffee I'm not very much a morning person. I am not a morning person at all. I'm the complete opposite. If someone wakes me up in the morning, I'm gonna like growl at them for a minute and just go like, fine, I'll get up. And usually if someone tells me to get up, like, virtually, I'm not gonna do it well. Because I'm like, now who's gonna stop me if I don't? So that usually results to an adult coming down and just saying, get up, we're nearly late. Because usually there's like a meeting or something that day. I'm not gonna die. Yep, okay. But I did promise drama. There is drama in this episode. A lot of drama. Hopefully, I have no idea. I'll try to add a lot of drama in now. Because I do know people also like drama, so. Not saying that I'm going to purposely die or anything. If I die, I die. Means that I can start my new series that I've thought I'd do after this one. Because, I want to keep the audience entertained. I'm going to be a lot more adventurous now. Even if it takes me, like, hours to re-get my stuff. Because, I'm going to be honest, I'm not starting anything until I've gotten these eggs, by the way. Okay. But once I get those eggs, yeah, I'll just start doing stuff. But I do want to also... Wait, what was I saying before? I have no idea. But... Oh, yeah. This new series I've thought of doing. I'm not doing it until this series is done. And I'm like, ooh, this sounds really fun. I feel like I could do this and add maybe a couple of challenges in there as well. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be challenges in this series as well. But I feel like challenges I'm meeting is a lot different than the ones that you're meeting. Hi, can you not stand by the front door? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Fred. Do you want a seed? Take a seed. We need an item, friend. Right now, we need an item, friend. There. We're gonna do that once an episode. But... Oh, I've been talking a lot longer than I should have. This is a long intro. It's a long intro. How many eggs does it take? Put your predictions now. Put your predictions in now, It's like a lottery ticket. Finally! Finally. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I'm glad. By the way, thanks to that last video I've done, believe it or not, actually, I think the majority of the people who watched that one liked it. Ooh, that's... Ooh, did I just find a little hack? Ooh, I did. But I feel like the majority of the people who watched that one liked it. Because, according to YouTube... Sorry, I'm gonna be really boring for a second. Skip forward, like, 20 seconds if you, like, don't want to hear me talk about, like, YouTube statistics real quick. Okay, now that we got them. But, according to statistics, you guys actually watched that one longer. There was there was like better click-through impressions, and also it's just in my average view. So, I think you'll like that one. Accidentally, yes, I did accidentally do a little bit of clickbaiting. That's not what I meant to say in that title. Is next episode's gonna be really dramatic. Be careful. I'm preparing for this. I never said I was going to die or anything that episode. But it is time. No more stalling. Hit her chicken with an egg. It's like throwing a limb at a human. Don't mind any stuff in the background. That's probably just my sister. But would y'all like other content, or do you guys just like me doing this? Because me myself, I like watching some gaming videos, and then there's also some stuff like challenge videos that I watch, and then I'm like, ooh, these are good. And there's also going to be stuff like art videos. I like those. But what was I doing outside? It is 9:18. The sun has set. Why are they all outside? But this video is actually going to be a little longer because, you know, like I said, gem-filled episode. It may or may not be a little clue to what's happening. I have no idea. I jumped into this one like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing for this episode, but I cannot delay it any longer. Because I know the fans like this series. Like 3 fans I have. Yes, I know I have 7 subscribers. I never said that all 7 of them watch me. Heck, there's some people I have to like send the link to. Like, I'll talk to them in real life if they actually know me, and I'll be like, oh, have you watched the latest video yet? Because like I'm about to bring up a reference, and they're like, no, not yet. And then I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, oh, I don't know when someone posts a new video. I'm like, there's a blue dot next to the subscription thingy. I just realized I could have died. I do not want to die. I'm not going to jump off cliffs. That's something I'm not going to do. But, so, what they'll do is they'll ask me to, like, send them to the link when I've uploaded a new video. And I'll do it because I'm like, you know, what's the worst it could be? Okay, I'm going to stop stalling and actually start building this thing. Gonna stop stalling. Gonna put out a general outline of the area. That's what I want the clock house itself to look like. Now, I never said none about symmetry for this one. What I want for this one is I want it to be a little abstract. Because recently, like, you know, teachers teach you stuff. I'm like, this is interesting. Because, you know, some artists and all that were very different to their time period. Like, they did something that's very different to their time period. And I'm like, that's very interesting. So this one is going to be a little abstract for the representation of Picasso, because just why not? Why not? I just realized, why do I have a stone cutter in this world, but I don't in my other world? Like the toast world. Yes, actually, one of the reasons why that I haven't been uploading so often is because I was working on, like, a 4-hour video, and, like, the footage got, like, corrupted. Not corrupted. Ugh. My computer had to update. Okay. My computer had to update. While I was in the middle of a speedrunning video, because I wanted to see how that'd work for like the April Fool's Day, because I wanted to do something really different for that. And if you look, no, I did not upload anything that day. And that's because I had the video nearly done. Seconds away from being finished. And then my computer had to update. So, I'm like, oh, what's going to happen if I just shut it down so it can do its update? Well, clearly the footage isn't going to work. That's what. That's clearly what's going to happen. So I wasn't able to release that video. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try doing a different video then. Doing something else. That didn't work. I like that there. I like that. Actually, this could probably go a little higher. Like right there-ish. Yeah, I like that. If I have to go mining for more deep slate, I'm gonna not be the happiest. What Y level is this? This is 67. If I bridge over, what Y level is this gonna be? Sure, if it's... Oh, no, 76, sorry. Yep, okay. It's one higher. Time to mine all this deep slate up again. I wish I knew how to do a time lapse, but I feel like if I just made the video like 20 minutes long, then nobody'd watch it. Oh, fudge, how am I gonna get down? Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I've been practicing also some Bed Wars recently, so I wanted to also make a video of that soon, so who I've been practicing with, because I have certainly not been practicing solo. I've been practicing with Enigma because no one else wants to call. But I do have good news. This is good news and bad news. We got Mitchell to play tomorrow. He said himself that he will play tomorrow. So, the bad thing about this is, I have a very filled day tomorrow. Going to a friend's birthday party. Hanging out with some friends. And then now I have this. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited that Mitchell's playing on the server again. I'm really excited that he is. I'm excited to record with him. Because I really can't record the next episode without him, really. So, I'm glad that he's doing it tomorrow. But I'm also, like, even Sunday would work right now, but I really can't do much tomorrow. I didn't say this aloud. No, because I don't want to hurt no one's feelings. Because chances are this is probably one of the only times that he is free. So tomorrow, and I start recording that, that's going to be a really short episode, just saying. It's going to be a really dramatic one. But I'm just saying it's also going to be a short episode tomorrow. Actually, you know, we got to do the little dance. Let me sleep. There we go. I sort of like how this is turning out so far. What I want it to look like is like a little misshapen alarm clock. Ow. I want it to look like a little misshapen alarm clock. So I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Ew. I've said this before in a previous video. No one watched that video, but I've said this before in a previous video. The worst feeling ever is when you're recording and you have a song stuck in your head. Because you want to sing so bad, but you can't. But you can't, because you know if you do, you'll get copyright sued. Which is good for people who have a terrible singing voice like me. But I also want to be able to sing my favorite songs. Like, I might be able to, like, there's not much I can really do. I've been doing this for 3 months now. The amount I've gained from the beginning, the amount I've gotten from the beginning, I'm really glad that y'all helped me with this. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here, sorry. I'm really glad that y'all helped me with this journey. I physically would not be able to do any of this without you, so. I'm really glad that you chose me to subscribe to out of all people, like little schoolboy. A little schoolboy that, a little nerdy schoolboy that plays Minecraft. Who would have known? 7 people enjoy that. Who would have ever known? Who would have ever known that people like that? I certainly wouldn't. I just decided, it'd be really fun if I just started recording one day. You know, I'm gonna do it. Why not? And so I record my first video terribly. Like, I'll go back to that video and I'll cringe. Some will say that that's my best art, and I'll be like, okay. I cringe at that art myself. It can't be that good. So the asymmetricalness is hurting my head, so. Asymmetricability. I can't speak. Quickly just do these 3. Oh, I've been recording for about half an hour. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. That is pretty cool. 'Tis just peachy. I'm not. No, it's not sitting on top of that. There we go. I wish y'all a merry summer. I wish y'all a merry summer. Because, you know, summer's coming quick. You know, who doesn't like summer? Now, there's probably going to be some person that I'll meet someday who's going to be like, well, there's mosquitoes, there's a bunch of bad stuff that happens during summer. You can't live life based on the negative parts. Life just isn't as fun if you base your life negatively. If I'm gonna leave a footprint on this earth, I want it to be a positive one. I don't care how faint it is, as long as someone sees it and enjoys it. They'd be like, I want to buy that shoe. It's the most out of context thing I've ever said. I want to buy that shoe. But being serious now, like, if I want to leave a footprint on this earth, I want to leave a positive one. Even if no one sees the footprint, I'd rather be less known, but to those who know me, I am really special. I don't know if any of y'all consider me like a good YouTuber or not. I mean, 7 people did enough to watch these videos. But my eyes are watering. I'll stop being emotional. I'll stop being a little emotional. But if I want to do anything on this earth, I want to make people happy. Because if I make people happy, even if no one sees it, I'd rather not be known as well. But like, be really special to the ones who do know me. Then be a bad person to those who know me, but be really well known. How is the Fred factory? How's the Fred factory? Okay. That's okay, that's good. That's totally good. Yes, that's what I've decided to name it. The Fred factory. Trust me, I'm not running out of torches anytime either. If I have to create a new skin because I died today, I am not going to be the happiest little bear. Let's just say Goldilocks is making it out of this one, fellas. I about just jinxed myself so bad there. I have the worst and best luck sometimes. How have I not died? Like, in this episode. I know I died last episode. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I know I died last episode, but I'm saying in this episode, how haven't I died yet? I've taken so many falls. How have I been able to get back up? Want it to be like this-ish? Actually, yeah, I'll make this one more. So then we'll do that. And then make it 3 deep. Why not? You wanna know something that makes me chuckle every day? There's some people who just do one video, just go like, this isn't for me, and then just not do it again. Like my science teacher. They posted one video called the calculus song. I'll leave a link. Actually, no, I won't. I won't. If you want to watch it, you can find it. I haven't asked them if they want to be shared, so. did say that he might make a part 2. So that got like everyone's hopes up, but I'm so glad that armor doesn't take durability from falling, or else these would be like gone. Actually, let's give this a little bit of texture, shall we? Let's give this a little bit of texture, shall we? But believe it or not, I have actually thought of making a podcast before. It's not something that's out of the ordinary for me. I've made an episode before. Would it be the worst that could possibly happen if I did it again? I'm spending the majority of this episode on this. I already know I'm gonna die this episode, ain't I? After I just died last episode as well. There we go. There we go. Now before I die, I'm gonna quickly place torches. On the Toast server, this is a much different matter. We don't have to worry about death. We don't have to worry about death. Because, you know, keep inventory and all that. But on something where you have limited lives and then you're done, it's scary. Like, I don't want to stop doing this, but I have to. Why not embrace the stuff I can while I am? How's that look? Holy crud, that looks disgusting. This is a rough draft, fellas. Trust me, this is a rough draft. Okay. This is a rough draft, I swear. It's a rough draft. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go grab some to eat, fellas. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure I don't make the mistake I did first video and not make an outro or accidentally hit stop recording instead of pause. So I'm gonna pause the recording. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some to eat real quick. Yeah, we're back. We're back. We didn't do anything while we were gone. Trust me. Oh, that's a monstrosity to look at. We're gonna have to fix that, aren't we? We also really need to make a bridge. What's the main thing that's making this thing look horrid? I want there to be like a copper dome on top. Maybe if we like made this shrink in a little bit, like, and cover it with glass. So, like, we just dig out this part. Yeah, this one's gonna be a while. I have no idea what to talk about. I do have a lot of places to be today. Like, I'm recording something again today. I've really jam-filled my schedule. I mean, I've done that for certain reasons, but there's also, like, no specific reason why I am or why I'm not. So, I'm gonna quickly finish this. And then maybe do some magical transitions to beautiful looking buildings. And then, yeah, we'll just be done. This episode might be a little short. I'm going to make it dramatic at one point, trust me, I'm going to make it dramatic. I promise. Whether that's me accidentally losing life in the process, if I do that, I don't know. Or what happens, I don't know. I don't like you up there, sir. There we go. I'm not really that scared if this breaks, so... Like, there's more stuff. So, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna start, like, building this up a little bit more again. And, yeah, I'm still trying to learn the, like, basics of copyright. Because if I can learn, like, the basics of copyright, then I'll be able to add more stuff into my videos without being as scared to. This looks pretty good. I could finish mining down this one. Yeah. We're just gonna keep doing this for a little bit, and yeah, crud. Time to build another dirt pillar. This place is gonna be an inside mess. If I'm gonna add an inside, that is, like, what I feel like doing to this is I feel like adding, like, a random pulse generator in there would make this, like, and that'd make it, like, strike a bell. Or make it strike a bell, like, every 10 minutes. I'm drenched. I've been drenched. I hope I do have fun today. I hope y'all have fun today watching this, but it's also a lot to ask for. Like, if you guys are having a rough day, I hope you guys can get better after that. Maybe some of y'all are having a great day. I hope I can make it better. But there's also going to be some stuff that, like, I can't fix. Like, there is going to be some pain I'm not going to be able to mask up. I like my 10 life videos a little more than I like recording the toast videos, because I add more emotion into them. I relate and, like, speak myself more. Because I, like, try to relate to the viewer a little more. This still isn't symmetrical, is it? I don't really care at this point anymore. I don't care. But I'm gonna just keep doing this. Yeah. I'm just planning on doing this. This is probably gonna be the main part where everyone starts clicking off, but I don't know. If they click off, then they want to click off. I'm not gonna stop anyone. I'm not gonna stop you from not listening to things that are boring for you or anything. If you find these boring, then click off. I don't mind. Now, sometimes I'll be like, oh, this only got like 1 or 2 views, and I'll be like, oh, why is that? I'll rewatch it, I'll think I'll find it entertaining. And I'm just like, maybe people don't find it entertaining. My neighbor is mowing. I mean, this is a really good time to mow. I'm not blaming them. This is a really good time to mow. I'm gonna start just doing this, and then I can just start, like, don't ask me what I did that for. I don't know. Certainly was not very much of use, but I want to make this look like a sort of blinking eye. No idea what that just did. All I know is I don't like it. Oh, I didn't grab any deep slate either, did I? I didn't grab any deep slate. I need some more deep slate, like. There we go. I want to add some, like, little spikes around it. Like, as I said, you always want to add nature to your builds. I mean, I said that on a video that was deleted. Like, you couldn't hear me after a little bit. Would y'all like it if I just made a video of just me playing, like, Bed Wars? I don't understand what y'all like. I know y'all liked when I really connected. And I'm like, that makes sense. Everyone has sympathy. I want to see how that looks, actually, real quick. Before I finish this sentence, I want to see how that looks. Everyone has sympathy, but... Ooh, that actually looks really good. See if our copper finish smelting. But yeah, everyone has sympathy. Everyone likes to be connected with. I see why people liked that one. I see it. 4 should be enough, so I'll just notify y'all when it is, you know, the copper is done. And yeah. Gonna pause the recording real quick. I know for a fact this is not how I left off, but you know, we're back. We're back. I've also decided something. We're gonna have a little life counter in the corner. Hopefully, I can manage to do that. Yeah, I did put it down. But I've gotten my copper. There's still more smelting, yes. I know. But I plan to just place this down, and hopefully this looks good. Then I could get the stuff on there. So that was not helpful at all, was it? The copper made a little staircase. I didn't grab any building blocks for this, so I'm gonna quickly start with just this. Don't ask why I haven't made a lightning rod yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably something smart to do. I just haven't done it. By the way, the life counter should have been in from the beginning. Like, the beginning of the series, but I decided never to do it. Why? Because if you've met me, you'd know I'm not the smartest. That's why. I'm very much not a smart person. So, and also I didn't know how to animate at that time. I know how to animate-ish now. I can animate really well, it just takes me a while. So, I think I'll have enough for this dome part, right? Don't want it to be any dome. I want it to be a Wonder Dome. No idea what a Wonder Dome is. I just made that up. Here we go. Then I gotta get rid of this. Stairs. I'm glad I built them. I mean, sure, I have a lot of copper. I don't want to waste any of it, though. Never said I wanted to waste any copper. So, we're just gonna quickly build this up a little bit. Like, this is my first time actually using copper in a build, I believe, so. I think this block looks pretty good. Reminds me of oranges. That was the most random thing I've ever said. Reminds me of oranges. But, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, the freshly cut oranges, like, that everyone's moms would, like, decide to, like, make the children have for lunch. Like, with lunch. Or is that just me? And we're gonna place it there. Then we gotta rush down these stairs and hope that we have more copper. But the reason why I might accidentally rush the rest of this video by accident. The reason I might accidentally rush the rest of this video is because, like, to make that life counter, I do have to finish this recording first, and I plan to have this recording out by, like, maybe the 5th or 6th. And usually it doesn't take me that long to record, but you gotta remember I've had a jam-packed day. I went somewhere with a friend for, like, 2-ish hours. Oh, I do not like that. If we just quickly fix that a little bit. And then also had a birthday party, and I've also had to hang out with 2 other people because Mitchell decided to finally hop on the server for once. I know y'all want to see him. Wasn't able to get this recording done in time, so I wasn't able to get the last one either. I'm really sorry, y'all. I really tried. No, Fred. There's a lot of adrenaline in me right now, and it is making me, like, shake. I've never shook once in my life. I swear if that would have fell. Okay. Wasn't much, but wasn't much, but we actually got it. We aren't done yet. Certainly aren't done. We might be with these 8, actually. With these 8, we might be. Oh my goodness, this doesn't look half bad. It looks like 25 to 75% bad. I'm joking. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, I've made better. Like, I've made the Titanic build before. Because, you know, what average person doesn't do that, you know? Oh, I'm going to be able to get this done. Yeah, we're going to go like like this. Then I want it to go up like 3. Or like, maybe like that. Yeah, like that. I don't want this to oxidize, but I'm not going up that little savanna thing just to get bees. Bees is a funny word, isn't it? Bees, 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 bees. And that's all the copper I need, so we got that done. How's it look? I mean, it could be a little thicker, but it is indeed very good. Ooh. Look at that. Got an angle that you can actually see it. Sleeping. We're sleeping. Finally. First time in forever. Actually slept. Yes, currently it is like 11 o'clock. I am so sorry, fellas. It is 11 o'clock. Why is my father online playing a video game? Okay, and then the rest of this we're gonna start like tearing down a little bit. Getting this done. Oh my goodness. We'll add the little houses in the next video. We'll add the little houses in the next video. I am gonna quickly, like... Oh. Hunger decided to run out at the worst time. Oh my goodness. I might make a bridge to that later. Certainly not in this episode, but I might later. Remember when food was a struggle for me? That was such a long time ago. Totally wasn't like 3 episodes ago. I'm trying to Optifine zoom on my face. I realize I don't have Optifine in this version. So. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go grab some of the. I will be right back. Gonna pause the recording. Okay, I'm back. I've grabbed some to eat. I really don't like British words. Trust me, it's fun to like use an accent sometimes, but like if just this is completely off topic, by the way. Sorry. It's just if someone's like saying stuff like, I don't know, like using words that are just specifically meant for like certain types of people. Oh, what's this? My friend's still here. What? Okay. Okay. To find the man, or chicken in this case, you must compete in my silly tomfoolery. I just said I don't like British words that much. Really? 1 of 3. Each being in one of your future videos. Scott Stone. Hint, one of them may be in the past. Well, this isn't good. This certainly is not good. This is not good. I am very much worrying. I'm worrying. Is there any chance that we just don't have to compete in his tomfoolery? Or challenges, like, I'm gonna sleep first. It's not the same without Fred. It's not the same. It is not the same. But, so can we just look for him and not have to compete in it? Like, no, okay. Okay. I'm not extending this video for any longer. We'll deal with this in the next episode. But yeah, wait, let's see. Are the Freds still in like the Frederakery? That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the Frederakery. Nope. Yeah, they're still here. Why didn't they take them? Would have been fine with them taking one of them. We'll keep this here. Let it be known, Scott Stone. You have messed with the wrong bear. Because it looks like my porridge is a little too hot today, fellas. A little too hot. But I really hope you enjoyed what I've put in front of you today. But please, I hope y'all like this. I hope y'all liked this. But I'm gonna go because it's nearly 11 o'clock. So see you fellas and have a very chill rest of your day.